Hey guys, it's Malakith, part 23 of my Irish Crusader Kings 2 campaign. So we'll just do a quick overview of the map. So you can see down here the Muslim nations are starting to get organised into some larger blocks than before. Caliphate and Abyssinia, Nefand. But the big thing that happened in the last episode was the Mongols showed up. So there should be a huge Mongol horde on this eastern sort of border, trying to sweep across as much of this land as they possibly can. I'd imagine they show up with an absolutely huge army, just sort of in one of the provinces. I don't actually have visibility over there, so I can't see them, but that's what the text sort of suggested. So up in sort of Russian plains, Rostov are busy cementing their power. They seem to be pushing south here a bit. Probably run into this other large sort of power block, but they got the Turks, and I'd imagine the Mongols will push up into this sort of area as well. Up in Scandinavia, Finland currently being conquered by Sweden again by the looks of it in this province here, and then we've got their other territories down the bottom here, which are currently splitting Sweden in half. The Teutonic Order seems to just be getting given more and more territory up here to try and hold Sweden off from the pagans. I'm not entirely sure how much use they're actually making of that, whether they have their own standing armies as well as the ones you can hire, or just what goes on. Without the visibility of it, I can't really find out in this playthrough. Someone in the comments might be able to comment on that. Norway, again, they've still got this problem with independence cropping up. England seems to have got itself together and is busy kicking them out, but that's happened several times before and it never normally lasts. And they've still got Cornwall, of course. So, Central Europe. Hungary's sort of expanded down to fill the void where Croatia was. It does still exist. It's got a single province in there. But the Byzantine Empire seems busy crushing them. Holy Roman Empire is still having lots of issues with its internal disputes, and the other provinces in the area seem to be capitalising on it. Sicily's pushed up into here. The Pope's expanded his territory a bit. So watch that space. France is busy pushing along the southern coast of Spain again from the looks of it. They've cut off these guys who did have a big province down here, but they've been having independence issues as well. So we might see them helping wipe out the remaining Muslims down here in Spain. If you were watching the last video, you would have seen we were fighting for these three provinces here, which at the time were under the control of this nation, and then they promptly swapped to a new nation just as I was about to capture them all. And the unfortunate part, I believe, is that these guys, I think we have a truce with. Yep. So if I were to declare war on them, that's from the last time they popped up. They then disappeared, and they've come back, but apparently the truce still stands. So we'd lose 25 opinion with, well, every Muslim ruler. And also, if they end their conflict with this country here, apparently it's our war with them would end as well. Not to mention it costing us prestige to do so. It's a similar issue with Sevilla here. We're currently at peace with them as well, so I can't do much about them. One of the truces was due to end fairly soon, however. So that ends the 29th of July. It is the 14th of February. And we will check the Sevilla one. That was the right guy. So this one is a couple of years away yet. So we should take this province in the next couple of sort of years, either from these guys when the truce expires, or if it reverts back to these guys, we'll take it off of them, as we never ended up with a truce with them. But that's enough of that. So looking at Ireland, home province is, absolutely fine. Our Spanish conquests, we got a holy army sat down here that were busy fighting, but they don't really have anyone to fight anymore, seeing as we're at peace with everyone. But we do have some vassals who seem to think they're going to revolt, which are family members as well. And the main reason of that is I hold too many dukedoms, it's minus 40, and this guy himself is just ambitious. So how many dukedoms do I hold? Quite a considerable number. I don't really need Beja. That was this province down here, I think. Yeah, so let's grant this guy a title. So that's that done. So what else do I own? I'm not going to let go of that one, that's the home province. Same for that. Ulster. Ah, I stole the dukedom off there because I owned this one. And they were busy fighting over it. Maybe I don't need the dukedom of this one. So, let's see. So that dukedom consists of that and that. Which one likes me more? 72, 39. So we'll give this guy a dukedom. It does give him control of the Welsh province. I don't know why he gets control of that either. But never mind. So this guy, yeah, my too many dukedoms, things gone down to minus 20 now. This guy's complaining vassals are raised. I don't think I have any vassals raised. Nope. So that must be an old warning. That's down at 3%. Compress a ducal claim there. Probably not until peace is declared. Or truce. Sorry, the truce ends, not peace is declared. But anyway, right, let's go. Ah, that was something. My Chancellor was idle, as I believe the last one died or something. What do we want to do? I'm going to fabricate a claim in there on the English province. So we're waiting for July for these guys, I think. Oh, something's come up. What's that? Truces are expiring. Excellent. So you get a nice little warning telling you. So somebody wants to lower Crown Authority, which is my niece. So she can end that plot. I think that was the truce expiring. Why is he in there? Oh, he's busy sieging that. Interesting. Let's move those guys into there. And then... oh nice, they just captured that. Then we can raise our own personal troops. Dismiss ones that got raised up here because I'm not going to use those if I can. Here we go. Oh, perfect. Not quite sure where that larger army came from. That may have been the rest of the troops that I hadn't called up in this province sort of rallying to join. In fact, I can raise even more. So there we go. So we've beaten these guys back. Reinforcements just arrived there. So that's the rebels put down. Dismiss the vassals troops. And these guys can all group back up there again. That siege shouldn't take long. In fact, it's flying by. There we go. These guys should group up nicely. And then I can throw them in there against them. What was this? Betrothed can marry. So this was marrying the King of Portugal. I wanted a matrilineal marriage, which he wasn't willing to go for. Because he's not high enough up the line of succession. Okay, so if I die, this guy inherits. If he dies, he's then got 2 kids to inherit. So I can probably afford to marry her off just to get the family tie in with Portugal. Which was accepted. We should have a battle here. These guys are busy sieging. Maybe, yep. Ah, somebody else is sieging though. I'm not going to help them siege, they can get lost. So that's those guys destroyed. Oh. 2 people died, Marshal and a Count. So, let's appoint... The son wants to be Marshal. Well, he doesn't want to be, sorry, but he's got the highest score. Yeah, why not? He can train troops there. It keeps him out of leading armies and potentially dying horribly. So what's this? Ah, we can press a claim on this province. It's cost me 150 prestige and 163 gold. Why not? So we just got to wait now, see how these go. Somebody's converted to the Catholic faith in here again. Not the province, however. What's this one? That's the Marshal saying that he's doing his job. So Portugal seem to be down here, well, sending armies down to try and kick Sevilla in the teeth, but they're not doing it up near their own territory. They seem to be driving all the way down into this area, which is a little strange, but, you know, whatever. Somebody in prison's died. Which reminds me, can I sell off anybody in the jail yet? No, nobody wants him. And those two can stay there. So as you can see, 75% in here, 23 in this one. Hopefully once we siege down most of this, they should surrender, give me the territory. Before these guys make too much of an impact. Money's becoming a severe issue. Where's that going? Let's see, there's a ledger. That would be it. There's a upkeep on holy orders. So yes, somebody mentioned that in the patch notes they added in this monthly cost, so that it was always sort of meant to be there. And now it most definitely is. It's drained my coffers horrendously. I'm not going to be able to keep the upkeep on these guys. I need to march these back so they can finish the job, and I can get rid of the holy order before the money runs dry. Come on. Okay, now these guys can disband. Actually, I'm going to do it from the other bit so I make sure I get the right one. No, they're not willing to give up yet. What I will do is raise some troops down here. So these provinces haven't converted yet, so they don't give me anything. Probably lose some opinion with various people, but it's worth it. So someone else in my prison has died. Someone was going to revolt and somehow thought better of it before I could even see who it was. Oh, here we go again. So this has gone back to being their province. So this war's ended again. So I'm going to disband this lot again and wait for my gold to build back up. So we've got a count that might revolt because he wants things and he doesn't like taxes and all the other usual reasons for disliking me. And somebody owns the dukedom he wants, so that's Oriel in there. I'll send him some gold, it will shut him up. And an honorary title. He can be master at the hunt or something. There we go. So I can reassign my Chancellor now. What do I want to do with him? Oh, I'll try him sowing dissent in there. Why not? I'm just going to set this to fast forward. Peasants revolting. Should easily crush them. And down they go. So I lost 46 and they lost 566. So we'll just dismiss these guys again. More peasants. What's this one? Received a call to arms against the Tangiers. All the way down there. I'm not entirely convinced why Portugal are busy dealing with them, but I'm going to decline that. And we've got a truce expiring soon, so I should be able to give Sevilla a good kicking. But I do need to get the money up. So I can afford the Holy Order. Oh, shut up about Vassal if he's raised too long. So there's a crusade against Cagliari. Let's see if we can find that. Oops, no, don't march to it. What are you on about? Ah, so it's the little island there. Well, that shouldn't be too difficult for France to sail over and kick them, so I'm not going to worry about it. Defeat? You're having a laugh. How did we lose that? You're having none of that. Oh, where's the king in that army? What's the king even doing down here? Never mind. There we go, that's more like it. So what's this guy? He's holding court up in Roscommon up here. But somehow when I raised some troops down here he just magically appeared. Never mind. Alright, let's see which provinces I can declare war on for this guy. So we could take these four. Those two. One's right down the bottom there. Or Portugal. There's a couple more. Kind of tempted by these four. Sort of nice sizable provinces in the middle. I would like to cut these guys off up here, but I'm not sure. I guess I could go for Portugal. Kind of stops these guys expanding into being a powerhouse on my flank, even if I am related to them. So I may go for that. Not right now, but shortly. So, do we have any holy orders available? Yes, we do. So if we do that now, so we want the Teutonic or the Knights of Spittler. They have exactly the same makeup, so I'll just go with the Teutonic, why not? Well, it says he's currently leading troops somewhere, so maybe I'll go with this guy. There we go. So, raise the boats. Embark, and we'll drop them off just down here. And then we need to disband the boats because they count as a levy. Right, so now we can declare war for Portugal. So that's that. We can call the Earl of Carrick, which I'm not going to do, obviously. Which size goes together? Watch those guys together. Just see what pops up in terms of enemy. And we're going to need a fleet for these guys. So that's about 1,500. So I need 15 ships. We're sorted. So there we have the sizable armies. Get those together, mount them on the boat, and come down here. Now hopefully these should catch these guys before they manage to move. I get the feeling they won't, just because that's the way my luck seems to go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait, back. Okay, wait, what's this? Court chaplain has accused someone of heresy. Sure, why not? Where are those boats? Let's drop them around with the other troops, I think. We've got the knights fighting quite a sizable enemy army, but they do have heavy cavalry, so they should wipe the floor with them. march these guys off. Oh, wait. That's a bit of a larger fight, with more reinforcements coming. We maybe at a severe disadvantage here. I think our Knight's Hospitaller may get butchered. Yeah, they're running away. Keep running. Oh no, they got caught again. Ah, but this time they got a territory advantage. So they might at least inflict some casualties if they can get in close. There we go, getting close. No. Oh, that went badly. Time to send these boats back for another. No, wrong button. Another set of knights. I think as I messed those ones up. I don't think I can afford them in piety, so maybe it'll be mercenaries. Any which way, all hands on deck. What's this one? The Pope is upset with our law of free investiture. He's asking us to change back to the church. So I can convert back to his divine will and gain 25 piety. Or I can say I rule in my realm, or I can pay them a lot of gold. I think I'll go I rule in my realm. I will probably get excommunicated, but oh well. So I'm going to raise everything I've got. Except for those guys, they can get dismissed. Go. Retreat back to the ocean. Come on, hurry up. So what's this? Somebody's siding with the Pope over me. Right. Let's see if I can take back my land or not. I do outnumbering heavy infantry and archers. He's got more light cavalry than me. But it should be an interesting battle at least. So here comes the Titanic clash. So unfortunately he gets a bonus for his defensive position. So the generals on this flank are pretty equal. Same for this flank. We got a slight advantage in the centre. We seem to have him beat. And there we go. His army retreats. Ooh. Now I reckon it's that way. So we'll follow him up there and dismiss this fleet. Just going to try and chase down and finish off this army. Go, just closing in on them. And he has no survivors. Excellent. It's now time to march down and try and deal with these guys. He's getting so many reinforcements. My vassals are becoming steadily unhappier. We just wiped out another army. Oh, that's a large army on a horse somehow. Just going to have to get in here and start sieging, which is what he's doing to me. Oh, what's this? The king doesn't feel well. He's burning up. So we get a negative for crossing a river. That's going to cost us. But we do seem to still be killing him quite happily. There we go. We've managed to capture one of his generals. 2, 3, but none of them were the leader. Can I spot where he is? Ah, he's quite happy camped back in his castle doing nothing at all. So my king's happy again. Well, not happy, you know. Well, so let's siege these guys. So my steward nearly got killed trying to collect taxes, and I think I will try and hire some mercenaries. Here we go. They're quite expensive. I was hoping to get one of these two, but they're both out on contract. Not exactly a large army either, compared to what he's stomping around with. So maybe I'll pass on that. Yeah. Ah, excellent. My chaplain is now converted Toledo to Catholic. So I can reassign him somewhere else. I'll go for Leon. So this province should start bringing in money now. Although apparently it's still got a different religious group modifier, which expires the 1st of March in 16 years' time. So that's there for the long haul, really. So watching the siege modifiers, we're ahead in percentage. Oh, that didn't take long. The chaplain's decided he's going to be extremely useful and convert this place instantly. In fact, I think that was so quick I can't even move him yet. Yeah, he's stuck there for a few months. So anyway, I'm having a siege race here. I'm hoping to siege this down before they siege this one down. At the moment I'm at 38%, they're at 26%. So as long as the rate of change stays either the same or in my favour, I should be able to siege this one and then move over and interrupt their attempt. I don't seem to be able to raise any more troops anywhere. So we're still winning. They've got rebellions going on all over the place, but they are gaining more and more troops. And I don't seem to be. Anyway. Where else can I just don't have troops regenerating at all, replenishing. Yeah, he seems to have an endless supply. So that's that siege completed. I was hoping to kick him out of here, but it doesn't look hopeful. Nope, so I can't force him in peace yet. I don't quite have the piety to order a holy order. I probably do have the gold for one of these guys though. I'm just going to have to do it. There's just no way I'm going to be able to compete otherwise. Someone else in my prison dying. Peasants have revolted. I hate this game sometimes. Okay, so that's all those provinces sieged. So now we just got to risk it in battle, trying to kick these guys out. So they are mostly light infantry, whereas a lot more of mine are heavy, but there's a river and we're going to end up in a river crossing. So here comes the fight. Oh, what's this? Duke of Munster has declared war. Perfect timing. Where have I got troops? Okay. Let's raise some boats and get these guys over. Down here, this fight. Still could go either way. Although It seems to be going ours, maybe. It's getting close. Oh, he's just magically managed to find a few hundred troops that he wasn't willing to give me to fight wars with. So we seem to have won this one just. We got someone prisoner. No, he's still not willing to go for peace, which is unsurprising really. Can I hire another band of mercenaries? Yes, I can. I'm going to have to just to deal with this. And now I need to siege these back off of him. Meanwhile, he'll be building crazy armies that I don't seem to be able to do. Oh nice, more people have joined him. So down here, we're sieging there. That probably means they're going to march back into there and try to siege that one. They're going to put down those rebels. They're sieging that fairly quickly. That's unfortunate. So the mercenaries just stomp that small army. Let's clear these out. Battle of Oxford. Interesting. Why are troops over there? I have no idea what's going on over there. Do we own... Ah. We randomly have claim to a small part of Oxford, it seems. So my garrison here has been taken, but mercenaries just shown up. So that's that dealt with. Down here, however, we're currently winning the siege battle. The problem is I've then got to try and defeat this guy. Can I call him into a war? No. So down here, still sieging away. Ah, there's a peasant revolt in the one I'm sieging. This just is not going to plan. So apparently I have a lot of troops unraised. Where are they? Nowhere in particular. So that guy can continue sieging there. It's just not going to plan. I don't know quite what's going on up there. Really don't get how we ended up with troops randomly in the middle of Oxford. So we're about to complete this siege. Some more vassals might revolt. Excellent. This guy willing to discuss peace yet? Nope. I'm going to dismiss this army and hope that stuff starts replenishing. Actually, see if the mercenaries are in here. Breton company. There we go. So this lot can go. See about using the Breton company to deal with these. If this lot keeps sieging Portugal, that will keep them busy for a little while at least. Maybe I can replenish some troops and come back. Once I get these rebels under control. Yeah, Orioles joined them. So let's send them in there. So that was those rebels dealt with. So if I look at my own troops now, I have 2,000 and something available. I don't quite get why these Galloway and Navarra troops are fighting all over the place. They seem to be everywhere. So this siege here is not going to go too well. We've got some levies down there I can raise, but I think I'll leave it for the moment. Although, looking at it, maybe I can get down there quick enough. How many troops are here? Not huge amounts, but some. People dying. So there's reinforcements coming in from both sides there, and they lost out. Back up here. Oops, wrong button. So these guys are sieging this province. These guys are sieging out this province. Actually, they finished. So they can go in and kill that army. I'm guessing these Navarra guys are kind of my allies in some way. Ah, the guy I married to my daughter has come into power in Portugal. So I can send him a request to, I think it's him, it might have been his father or something, I'm not sure. But basically I can request Portugal come in and help me fight now. And he says of course he will. So he should start turning the tide a little. Interesting, they seem to be fighting amongst themselves, which they shouldn't be able to do with the Crown Authority. Let's have a check of my laws. I'm on medium. That one's on high. I'm not quite sure how these two are fighting amongst themselves then, without my involvement in the slightest. Apparently he still has untouched armies and holdings, so we'll see about that. Meanwhile down here, so that's a Portuguese Portuguese army coming in to deal with the rebels. Maybe. Yeah. It's not called Portugal anymore, it's Brithonia for some reason. Oh wow, where did these troops all come from? He seems to just breed troops whenever he feels like it. Have I got enough for a holy order yet? No. I'm 1.5 short. So we managed to capture that province back again. I can, however, now get more troops down there. No, I can get a holy order. I just don't really want it spawning and having to fight against Christians because it may cause issues. So we'll send those guys in there quickly to wipe them out. What's this? This guy wants to be let out. No, chuck him in a deeper hole. So that's those guys wiped out. So we'll go with the Teutonic Order and raise them some ships. So that should be enough. Let's get them round there. So the Portuguese have got a nice sizable army doing something helpful. I do want to try and break the siege at Salamanca, so hopefully this boat arrives quickly. I'll send the Holy Order to do it. Ah, which reminds me, I can now probably move the chaplain. Oops, missed. Let's put him in Zamora, he can try and convert that place. I think a lot of the others are done. There's still a couple down here. Come on, Crusaders. Hopefully you get there before they escape. Oh, what's this? We've captured somewhere, Oriel by the looks of it. Yep. And these guys are about to lose as well. These guys are about to escape, but maybe not. There we go, Crusaders caught them. And there we go. We'll send them to go siege now. Okay, looks like the rebels might be ready to spend some time in my dungeon. So he loses 200 prestige, goes to my prison, and I gain some prestige. There we go. So who else might revolt now? This guy. Who can I imprison? My kinsman. Which one was he? Oh, he doesn't like me in the slightest. So because he's acted dishonourably. Away he goes. And who was this one? That's the guy from Oriel. Got him as well. Excellent. All the rebels quite happily in jail. So let's have a look. Who have we got in here? So can we ransom this guy off? Yes we can. 25 gold. Sure, why not? Money's money. That guy... No, the guy can't afford it. He can't afford it either. And other than that, we've got some counts and a cousin sat in prison. So he has no titles. He's got some claims. He's old. His wife's dead. Increases the opinion of all my other vassals. Never mind. Yeah, so some of these really don't like me for having troops out that long. So we're going to have to try and make people happy after this war, I think, rather than continue the conquest. And my king's getting to the sort of age where he's going to start dying. So let's just accelerate this. Yeah, of course he's a heretic. Jihad against Tyrus. Someone converting to Christian faith. The Duke of Munster, get down that hole. Oh. Stop popping up. There we go. Right. Go in there and wipe out these guys. So, here comes the peace offer. We gain... Cool. That's what I wanted. So, time to sort these out. Oops, missed one. I need gold to get the title of something of Portugal. That's a kingdom. So I become King of Portugal. Excellent. But first, I need to give these lands to somebody. There we go, we'll do that. We'll give it to my heir's son. What's that one? Castello Branco? This one's... I can't even pronounce that. Oops. Is he the heir all of a sudden? Why is this guy no longer heir? I'm confused. Interesting. This guy's now inheriting everything for no reason that I can actually discover. Okay, and with that guys, I'm going to end this rather extended episode. It's going to be a short while before I can upload another one, as I have an exam coming up. So hopefully this will keep you busy in the meantime. You can pick holes in all the things I did wrong this playthrough. I will just end with pointing out this rather large new province over here that's shown up. No prizes for guessing who they are. Enjoy.